Hello, so this is a little update for what's going on this spring. So I'm going to start off with some ideas for like Mother's Day and generic spring things, a little bit of news. And then I'll move on to the Easter highlights, what's going on over the holidays and some holiday camps. And then there'll be a bigger update next week, which I'll be recording with Buzz Podcast in Camberley. So this is just a small update so you can book on, because I know things are booking up quite quickly. So Mothering Sunday, we've got a thing in West Greenhouse where they're doing like a cream tea and you can take home your little table decorations on the front of your table as well. It's really lovely in West Greenhouse down in Hartley Wintney. There's a Mothering Sunday make and take thing going on with the brick people. So you go there with your mum and you make, I think there's like different Lego flowers that you can make and then they can take those home, which is quite a nice activity, a little memento for the day. You've got the Surrey Hills Spring Fair, which is happening in the Rural Life Centre in Farnham. They've got loads of different demonstrations and stalls and fun things going on there. There's the WILDFIRE ROADSHOW, which Thames Basin Heath are running. They're doing them in Woking, Ash, Farnham and Lightwater. I think they might have something as well at the Wildmoor Heath as well. Alton Spring Fair is running. Hart Voices are doing a spring concert in Fleet. There's the Holy Week in Guildford. They've got loads of activities there and they've got some over Easter as well actually. There's the Coach Fest Beer Festival in Hook. Don't forget Login Lounge, they have different events every week. So they have party nights, they've got jazz brunches, they do like comedy nights. I know they've got East 17 coming back in May as well. So loads of things going on there, really nice venue. Playball, so Playball obviously are everywhere and they're moving to Woking. So if you've got a child kind of preschool up to primary age, then yeah, go and have a look on their site because they're coming to Woking. So let's look at the Easter highlights. So we've got Easter wreath making and they've also got the Easter bunny trail and the petting farm down at West Greenhouse in Hartley Wintney. We did this last year. It was really, really sweet. The kids got to take home like a little sweetie cone afterwards. Ewhurst have got their Park Spring Festival and that's in Tadley. Little Bears Music are teaming up with the Koala Kids Parties to do a nice kind of Easter disco thing in Woking. That's for preschoolers. Another World VR, they're running a special offer. So if you book early, they've got an early bird discount and it's AWE20 and it gives you 20% off for any bookings that you're booking for Easter holidays. Frogmore Leisure Centre, they've got loads of stuff going on. So obviously they've got active ants for the really little ones. You've also got PT sessions that they're running for the adults and the older kids. They've got the gym, obviously. They've got their 3G court hire, which you can hire out the back, really good for hockey and football. And they've also got all their badminton courts and stuff as well. So that's at Frogmore Leisure Centre. Trainmaster, their Easter sessions will be in Basingstoke. Again, this is where they fill a hall with train track and the kids get given a train and they kind of go for it. At Aldershot Military Museum, there's a number of things going on. They've got like Midweek Explorer, they've got history workshops, they've got games sessions as well where you can go into play some different board games. There's donutting at Aldershot Ski Slope and they've got usually run some nice special offers, so keep an eye on their socials for that. That's where you get a big massive rubber ring and you slide down the ski slope. I mean, it's pretty cool. There's the roller disco and roller skating lessons at Places Leisure in Camberley. So on the first Saturday of the month it's a disco, otherwise it's just all day they do different roller skating tuition. Back at Login Lounge in Camberley, they've got a Good Friday Uke Fest, which is an all-day thing. Go and have a look at that. They've got a really good lineup of artists then. I think they've got some workshops as well. Meet Space VR in Guildford, they're running some special offers, so keep an eye on their socials too. Jump In have got their sunset discos, they've got their toddler sessions, and they've also got all of their other sessions that they run all through the Easter holidays. They open every day in the Easter holidays. Alton Towers will be open, and Chesington and Legoland and Thorpe Park. They have got running special offers. If you go to my website, localfamily.events, you will see the special offers where you can get a second day free. And I know Thorpe Park have got some amazing deals. So go to my website and you'll find deals. I think we're paying, it's about just over £60 per person for 2 days entry and a stay overnight and breakfast at a 10% discount, 1 hour fast track and car parking, which I think is pretty good. Madame Two Swords in London, you've got London Dungeons, and you've got the Sculpture Park in Farnham, which is really lovely, especially this time of the year. All the blossom will be out. GOAPE in Alice Holt Forest. So, if you've been there before, you'll know they've got the Junior GOAPE, which is called the Adventure GOAPE. They've got the Adventure Plus, they've got the Challenge, they've got the GOAPE cycle hire, but they've got something new and exciting coming up, ready for Easter. They've got the nets. So we've not seen the nets before. We've done this, I think it's Black park, where basically the trees, they've got massive nets that you kind of clamber along. Really good fun for the family, really wears the kids out. But yeah, no, so that's coming soon, so keep an eye out for that. There is an Easter fair and an Easter egg hunt at Dinton Pastures Country Park. I mean, that park is amazing anyway. You have to pay for car parking, but they do some amazing activities. They've got sailing there, they've got amazing like adventure playgrounds and stuff as well. There's a family fun day with Basil and the crew mobile farm, and that'll be at High Cross Church in Camberley. Make sure you park up nice and early because it does get busy around the parking around there. Surrey Heath Museums have got a number of different workshops. They've got 2 different, I think one's first aid and one's crafty. That is in Camberley Town Centre as well with Surrey Heath Museum. Vivace Music School, so these are the beautiful Tadley Music School in Fleet. They're running some free sessions. So they're running 2 sessions, one for like, I think it's 0 to 4 and then one for 4 to 6 year olds over the Easter holidays. You're going to have a look at that. Wellesley Woodland, they're running a little family back walk. They're running these all throughout the year, but they've got one over the Easter holidays. There's forest bathing in Windsor Great Park, which is amazing. If you've not been to Windsor Great Park, it's a really lovely one to go and look around, especially if you like, tie it in with Savile Gardens and the long mile. We've also got Yateley Common have got their Easter trail. So loads of fun Easter activities going on. So I'm now going to move on to the holiday camp. So what have I got that's new? So dance, we have got the dance workshop with Avenue Dance in Hook. There is Demeric Dance, have got their Easter workshops. Yen Musical Theatre workshop, they've got a holiday camp in Fleet, and then they're also doing one, it's called Ocean Themed, and that will be in Alton. Boogie Pumps are running their camps in Farnham, Camberley, Guildford and Woking. We have got for STEM, so there's actually some maths GCSE workshops with first class education. So these are in Farnborough, so they're focusing on a different area of maths each day. So I think they're one where it's like algebra and number, one is probably, I think it was shapes, one was all fractions and stuff. So they're focusing on a different thing in each day. I think it's like 30 quid a session for a couple of hours. So that's GCSE revision. So if you've got a child that's doing their GCSE this year, and they're struggling and falling behind of maths, then that might be a good one for you. Code Ninjas in Wokingham, they are doing a special offer at the moment where they're doing free wraparound care. I think it's from 8:30 till 5:30. So free wraparound care if you sign up to their holiday camps before the end of the month. So they've got Junior Adventures in Game Design. That's for 5 years plus. They've got the Game Lab, like a retro game lab, that's for 8 years plus. I think that's kind of coding games like, you know, the old style games like Tetris and Space Invaders and stuff. They've got a Future Mind AI Academy, so teaching kids all about AI and how they're going to use that in their futures. They've got robotics with Lego, that's for 5 to 7 years. I imagine this is going to be all the like Lego robotics and stuff. We love our EV3. There's Stop Animation, this is for 8 years plus. We love our Stop Animation as well, it's a really good one. There's a Creative Engineering one for 5 plus. Then for the older kids, they've got a mobile app design, which sounds brilliant. It's a 2-day course again, and for 10 years plus. So yeah, so you can go and your child can learn how to do app design. There's a junior Trailblazers coding and circuitry camp, and they're also doing a Roblox 3D world builders, and that's for 8 years plus. So fitness. Hawley Lake will be back open, so they've got their youth dinghy sailing courses. These are stage 1 to 4 for 8 to 16 year olds. They're doing a taster day, which is just a couple of hours, or they've got a 2-day refresher course as well. So if you've not sailed for a year or so, you can go and do their 2-day refresher course just to brush up your skills. They've also got powerboat courses, which sound pretty cool. Farnborough Tennis Camps will be doing their camps for, I think they're doing for all of primary years essentially, and that is in Farnborough. I think it's Monday, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Ski and snowboard camps will be in Alpine Sports in Aldershot. There's roller hockey and skating camps in Alton, and then Playball holiday camps will be in Lightwater and Camberley, and keep an eye out for Woking. So Explore Adventure camps are in Mitchett, so this is loads of bushcraft and outdoor fun. They've also got forest workshops in Hartley Wintney. Again, they've got Easter themed, and then they've got a bushcraft themed. There's Wonderwood Forest School in Farnham, which is always a really lovely activity. There's slime workshops in Bracknell. You've got your Ash & Co woodworking workshops all over Easter, and they're also doing some for adults as well. They've got adult courses. There's children's craft and Easter craft in Autumn with Dragonfly Crafts. Then the brick people will be open. There's library events. Go and check your library events. And remember, this is all the high level stuff. If you want to find out what's going on in your area, and they're little like church run groups or groups in your local libraries, I don't mention on here because obviously there's so many of them. But if you go and find your local Facebook group, local family events, so it'll be Aldershot, Farnborough, Fleet, whatever, and you will find all of those little things that are going on in your area. So I hope this helps you have a really fun Easter holidays. If you think I've missed something off, then do let me know. I'll be working on Winchester, Basingstoke, Windsor and Reading, because they're my 4 new areas. So if you've got anything in those areas, do let me know, and I'll look at getting you on the lists. Have a wonderful Easter. Bye bye.